The Edge project is a youth centre, works with young people from kind of ages 8 to 18, and it was set up to, as the name suggests, stop young people falling over the edge into alcohol, drugs, antisocial behaviour and sort of criminal activity. We do that through just generalised drop-in, where any young person can come in to play a game of pool, to play Xbox, or to chat to a member of staff to kind of find out what issues that they have in their life. And then we do alternative education, so we work with young people from the local high school. We also work with young carers, so it's young people who might care for a family member who is either poorly or involved in alcohol or drug abuse. And sometimes these young people don't get any love from their family, or what they would call love from their family isn't what we call good, but actually the workers here and the church can provide that love.
First I came up for a CV and then started coming at project, then I went to Aspire and came on placement here for 6 months, and now I'm working here. I think it's the heart of the community, and I think everybody enjoys coming here. I enjoy coming here, I enjoy working here.
I've probably been locked up if I went for this place, to be honest. It's not the best estate to live in, but that's what this estate needs, stuff like this, to get the kids to come in and meet new people and all that. So I think it's unbelievable for the estate anyway.
Well, Adam does a lot of things here. You'll see him working with children over lunchtime, which is about positive play, and it's about children helping to lead play. They're actually coming to support the children's choices and decisions in how they handle themselves when they're in a conflict, how they handle themselves when they're requesting somebody else to play with them, how they handle themselves when they're acting as a play leader. Play's a complicated business. It is.
The challenge we have, although we've been around for quite a number of years, when we first meet a young person, they are very wary of actually building that relationship with us, opening up to us, because they think that we're going to be here today and then gone in a few months' time, and then they've got to start over again. So they've kind of given up thinking that someone's there to actually help them into the long term. You've got to be here in the long term, because if you're only going to be here for a short while, you're not going to gain the respect of the young people. They're not going to open up to you, and you're not going to do any really powerful work in the short term. This has got to be a long-term role.
It's a good place to be. It helps you chill out a bit and that, and just release a bit of stress, play pool and that with your friends and that, have a laugh. Yeah, good place to come actually. It's alright, workers are alright and that, have a laugh and that.
Yeah, I come here quite a bit, but sometimes I spend most of the time at home when I'm either being disabled and that, so it's a good place to get stress away from, get away from stress and that, play a bit of pool, have a good laugh.
Like when I used to hang around with the wrong people on the streets, I used to get in a lot of trouble, and when I come here I just met new mates and just made life better.
I mean, quite often some of our young people are living in families where they've got 3 or 4 or 5 generations of people who have never worked. And it's changing that concept, that culture, and that's very much what the Edge are doing. They get alongside young people and they inspire them to do the extra bit, to want to get those qualifications, to want to get a job, to want to better themselves. And it's their desire then, rather than anyone else's. It's their heart that changes, which is great to see.
To see a young person who came in thinking there's no hope, and then actually seeing them gain a job or go to college and see positive changes in the community that I live in, that really gives me a great satisfaction, knowing that, that the little bit of input that I'm making will hopefully make a huge impact to a community's life. Because it's not just the young person, it's the community around that young person that hopefully you change one young person and that ripples out to families, to their streets, to their communities, and that's great satisfaction to me.